Well, we are live 2022. Ooh, ooh. Mommy, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yes, 2022 is here, and we have our first viewer. Um, hello, our first viewer. How are you today in 2022? So, guys, when you join the session, we welcome you and we'd like to know where you guys watching us from, your name, and we'll definitely be calling this out in the chat. So, hello, world.
So this is our first live section of 2022.
Yes, the very first 2022.
I can't believe it's already 2022. I am still stuck in 2019 before COVID.
Before COVID.
Is it only me?
We're not talking about COVID.
Well, look, there's what Omicron, whatever it is. So
We're not talking about this. Doesn't exist. It's gonna be gone. 2022 is the year when we're gonna come back to the life as we know. So hello everyone.
Hello everyone. Hope you had a nice Christmas, nice holiday, safe Christmas, safe holiday, and that you spend it with your family. We tried to, we had a nice Christmas. We spent it with the family. There is this uncertainty in the air that we might have another
Yes, Gregory.
lockdown.
Happy New Year. Of course, you can ask the questions. Please do.
There's this.
Hi, Joyce.
Hello, Joyce. Hello, Gregory.
Happy New Year to you too.
Happy New Year, guys. There's this fear, I don't know if you want to call it fear, that we might get another lockdown. So I think many people really enjoy this Christmas with their family, because you don't know if we wake up tomorrow, Monday, and it's like, okay, by the way, here it is. So hope you guys, enjoy your Christmas and you enjoyed your time with your loved ones. If you're healthy and you made it till 2022, praise the Lord. Thank the Lord, because it is a blessing. And Gregory, yes, obviously, yeah, you can ask a question. We are here to answer any questions that you guys have. But yeah, let us know, how was your Christmas? Oh, Gregory.
Oh yeah, we are a lovely couple. Thank you, Gregory. Mommy, you can put your glasses on so you can read. You're still beautiful in your glasses.
I can read. So Gregory is saying, y'all seem like a lovely couple. Thank you, Gregory. I want to meet someone special too, but I am afraid of someone breaking my trust. How do I open myself more to people?
Deep question. The very first question of 2022. And it's already
I can answer that for you, Gregory. I don't trust people easily. The only men that I loved in my entire life are my husband, my father, my son, my nephew. So I like the men that I loved in my life, I can count them, on my 10 fingers. So 10. So I understand what you say about trust. And I don't know, Gregory, if I am going to give you my perspective as a believer, and I don't know if you are. I hope you are, so maybe we will relate more. Before meeting Max, I was on a journey myself to better myself, to open up myself. And I had a list of what I wanted in a man, but at the same time, I was also working on myself. And when I met Max, I was emotionally ready. And for some reason, all those high boundaries that I put, they were kind of falling one by one, because of I'm sorry, Annabelle is
okay,
shouting
so
in the
I
background.
let Patricia answer this question, because I see you have the answer, and me, I'm gonna go upstairs and deal with Annabelle.
This is live. Annabelle is not sleeping. So yeah, so I was saying, Gregory, so before meeting Max, I had a list of the men that I wanted, because I think that it's really important to visualize what you want. Just saying that I want to meet this person and I want that person to, you don't know what you want. This is already wrong, because you need to know yourself what you want. And while you're waiting for that person, you need to work on yourself. Now, when it comes to trust, after spending so much time with myself and so much time also praying, when I met Max, my barrier. He was just breaking them one by one. And it is always a gamble. It is always, you can never, like, you cannot read a person's mind, but I think you have this gut feeling. You can tell when somebody is genuine or not. And if you have this gut feeling that is telling you that it's the right person, your barriers will just fall down. But if you meet somebody and you feel that you cannot be yourself, you have to pretend to be somebody that you're not, then you know you're not in front of the right person. But when you feel that you just feel like you can be yourself, the good, the bad, the ugly, just your 100% self, then you know that you have met the right person and you will naturally trust the person. I always think that it is wrong to ask somebody to change for you and vice versa. So if you meet that person and you're happy with her and she's happy with you, you will naturally match. And obviously, as the relationship progresses, because you love her or you love him or whatever, you will try to naturally improve your character. You will not change the core of who you are, but you will just improve who you are. So I hope this kind of advice will help you. But at the end of the day, you need to know who you are, what you want, and better yourself. Because if tomorrow you meet the right woman and you're not the right person for her, she doesn't meet you at the right season, you guys will not match. Because Max, before being the Max that you know now, he had his own past, so he was not really focused. But when he met me, he was at the right season. If I had met him when he was in his 20s or maybe early 30s, he wouldn't have been the right person for me, because he was not his state of mind was not really the person that he was supposed to be. So he's here now. But yeah, I hope this really helps you. And yeah, let me know, what do you think? Okay, and the second question is, how do I open myself more to people? You have to come out of your comfort zone. That's what it is. You have to come out of your comfort zone. If you are used to going to a certain place, just change going to another place. And I don't want you to be fake, but I feel like sometimes you have to fake it until you make it, in a way. So if you are a very shy person, try to just be a bit more bubbly, and as time progresses, it will come naturally. Don't just be reserved, because, well, don't just be on your corner, because I'm a very reserved person, and for myself to put myself out here on YouTube, it is a huge step for me. So who would have known that I will be here now? So you have to kind of get out of your comfort zone, because your comfort zone will you will be stuck in the same place if you stay in your comfort zone. So I hope this helps you, Gregory. Okay. So he said it helps.
Wow, Patricia. Oh my gosh.
Well, I hope it helps, but because I am a very, like, I understood Gregory, because I don't trust people easily, and I'm a very reserved person, and I love my comfort zone. But sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone to get different results, you know?
Amen to that. It's just we're celebrating 2022, guys. I hope you also have a glass of champagne, or
Yeah.
glass of wine or whatever you're drinking on. It's a new year. It's a new year resolution. So to New Year resolutions. Cheer.
Do you guys have any New Year resolution? By the way, what is
Let's
your
talk
New Year
about that.
resolution? I have a long list. Like, do you believe in actually saying to people what is your New Year resolution, or just giving it for myself, keeping it for yourself? So kind of a personal question to Mr. Max.
Okay.
If he doesn't mind.
What is your opinion on waiting till marriage? I am on a spiritual path. Is it okay to wait till marriage? I guess this is very individual question. But what is it? What waiting?
Okay.
What do you wait till marriage?
Obviously, until you become intimate with the person.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think, well, Gregory, you're a man, so, but I know the question is for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I know for women, it's sometimes good to wait, because once you start being intimate with a man, your reasoning just goes out the window. So when you haven't made that connection, that intimate connection, it kind of allows you to really study the person. And if somebody wants to really be with you, you know, if the man really wants to be with you, he will wait. But like I think
Right.
for you, it's kind of strange because it hasn't been really your culture. I don't know.
Well, I guess again, it's a very it's a very individual. Like in our case, we didn't wait till marriage, but I think Patricia, she knew that I'm serious, and therefore it wasn't
Yeah.
really a question like, oh, is it played, is it like I kind of told her from very beginning that I'm intending to marry her, and she is the love of my life, and I want her to be my
I
wife
think
and
we're really
mother of
exceptional,
our
though,
kids. And yeah, so that wasn't, but again, this is I think it's the right thing to do if you can. I don't think there's wrong, something is wrong with it, because there is that the purity in it. However, again, it's individual. If you can, I think it's great. But if both of you, agreeing that this is something that we're going to do, in terms of the marriage, and we own it, then look, the end of the day, right? If we kind of go into the subject of capability, right? Sex is important. Sex is a very important part of marriage, of relationship, because you need to kind of love each other, not just on spiritual level but on the physical as well. So I guess it's also
I think it
important.
depends on the person, like for me, I will have rather wait,
Okay.
But like really, you broke a lot of my barriers. At some point, I remember at some point we had a conversation, and I was telling him, this is going too fast for me. And you remember what you told me?
Fast and Furious?
No, he told me, but this is going too slow for me. So
Right.
to be honest, if I could have waited, I would have wanted to wait. But Max just, he made me feel so comfortable that I just felt that I was safe with him. I felt that, giving him my heart, my love, my body, I just felt safe. But it is not every woman that gets this experience. And we have a daughter, we have a son, and I will give them the same advice that if you feel that you have to wait to study the person, then you have to wait. But, there's some stuff that you cannot control all the time.
And you don't want to control, because
Well, you want to control
it's
it.
fluency. I just I see Berenice, and am I pronouncing that Macambo? I guess is it a Congolese last name, Macambo? Sound like?
I don't know. It doesn't sound Congolese to me, but it's an African name. So Gregory, it
Happy New Year.
depends. It depends really on the person. It depends. You are on a spiritual path, so I guess for you it would be best to wait, and hopefully you meet the same person who is on the same path as you. So it's all about meeting the right person. So when you're putting that list of the woman that you want or the man that you want, I don't know if you're a man or a woman, just also put that description that you want that person to also wait till marriage. So that's, I hope this makes sense.
It does, babe, totally.
So what is your New Year resolution?
My New Year resolution, but first of all, Berenice, Happy New Year. This is what we're here for. We're here to celebrate. So, mommy, where is your
I am
glass?
a lightweight, so I don't
That's
know.
why, so guys, tonight you will hear, real Patricia, real talks. So
No.
New Year resolutions. Okay.
So what are your New Year resolutions? I'll put my glass here so I don't have to come down all the time.
Okay. So what are my New Year resolutions? Get in shape, I guess. Better shape, physically, that I am in now. And the reason being is because, I'm not saying that word, because 2020, wasn't the regular normal year for all of us. 2021 also, I cannot say it was normal. There's a lot of stress, and I personally experienced a lot of it. So yeah, that the physical, and I think the physical and mental kind of wellness is important. That's one. Second, some professional goals, kind of setting up some professional goals as well. I guess some of the goals will be personal, like you kind of write in them and you focus on them yourself. but just be a better person, I guess. Be the better person that I was in 2021 and 2020 and 2019.
Yeah. Uh, anymore? That's it.
Thing We continue. I mean, of
I
course,
mean,
there's lots of them.
for me, I just feel like, okay, 2019, we started the COVID 2020. Everybody was confused, was like, what's happening? Everyone was scared and just reaching for food. And well, most of us, not everybody, most of us were scared and food was comforting. And then 2021, it was like, you're in lockdown, you're out of lockdown, you're in lockdown, you're out of lockdown. So it was kind of confusing. So now, 2022, we are expecting to be in lockdown or not in lockdown. Working from home is becoming more normal. So we kind of settle into this new crappy way of life. So now I want to go back to the weight that I was in 2019. So tomorrow is Monday. We are starting a 12 weeks diet. So I don't know. You better like this one here is he will tempt me with ice cream at 8 p.m. You like have this devil horn sometimes. So we are going on a healthy journey. Well, I don't want to call it journey. So we're going to be more healthier. But for 12 weeks, we need to really get our act together and really just eat healthy and go back to exercising. I'm gonna get a exercise bike so we can like I see myself, going on the bike while watching TV even for an hour, something like that, and just get healthy. I really want to go back to the weight that I was before, like in 2019, because that was my normal weight. Now I feel a bit heavy. So when you see me losing weight, guys, don't be suspicious because this is just
Where's Patricia?
this is
She's
just
losing
me.
weight.
This is just me
That's
going
her,
back to
she's
my
just
normal weight
she's just
because
losing
this
weight.
is not my normal weight. I've gained 8 kilos, so I'm
You
eight
don't have
kilos
to
heavier.
specify, love. Like it's okay. So I just want to say hi to Trellis family. Hi family, happy New Year to you guys. Um, by the way, talking about the family, the YouTube, the other families. One of the resolutions, plans, I don't know what I'd like to do. I'd like to do more collaborations with our YouTube families, across the globe. Ideally,
Oh
of
yeah.
course, for us is to travel, like to meet up in whatever places. We have people from Canada, we have people from States, Caribbean, like really the whole world. So it will be really good for us as a family to travel and to do some um collaboration, with another family, YouTube family. That will be great. But if it's not possible, for us to actually get on the plane and travel, maybe we'll do it, over the
Virtually.
yeah, virtual.
I don't think we
virtual.
will be able to travel.
Happy New Year.
I don't think we will be I don't think we will be able to travel that much. We were talking about this during New Year. We want to go on summer holidays. We're not sure either between Turkey or Portugal. We usually go to Portugal. It's a very beautiful country.
Does anyone ever travel to Turkey, with kids?
Yeah. So we're not sure between Turkey and Portugal. We need to look for something that is not too far because going on a plane with two young kids is mental. We heard that Turkey is really nice for family. We've been in Portugal and we loved it. I wouldn't mind going back. So next year we definitely want to travel. Happy New Year, Jennifer. So next year
So
we really
Jennifer
want to
from
travel.
Trinidad and Tobago. I'd love to travel to Trinidad.
I want
and
to travel
Tobago.
everywhere. I want to try to Trinidad and Tobago. I want to travel to
We're coming.
Barbados, Jamaica, like all Seychelles. What else? Like those
Mommy
really,
have a long list of countries.
I also want to go to Japan. I want to actually have some authentic sushi. I have a very, very, very long list of where I want to travel. So yeah, and hi to everyone joining us for this live. Hope you're good. Happy New Year. Let us know how was your holidays. How was the Christmas celebration? Did you celebrate it for family and friends, or did you celebrate it alone? And yeah, hope you're
Charlotte's
doing well.
family, so Poland, yeah. Poland. Would you like to travel to Poland? The winter actually is nice.
I want to travel to a hot country. I wouldn't mind going to Poland. I don't mind. Is Trailer's family from Poland?
I think, yeah, yeah, they live in
Ah, to
Poland.
come to Poland will be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to Poland. During the is it? I would think that during the summer it's a bit
Oh,
hot in Poland.
look.
Ah, Jamaica. Hello.
Yes. So, hi, Happy New Year from Jamaica. Yeah. Wagwan, Jamaica.
Oh my God. Yeah.
That will be nice. I mean,
Yes, but I want to. I want to go to a hot country. I wouldn't mind going to Poland. I love to try new food. I am a foodie. I would try something new. If I don't like it, I won't. That's it. But I'm not the kind of person who's really picky. So yeah, why not? I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind going to Poland. But I'm curious to know
yeah,
how are the summers in Poland, because the
it's
summers
nice.
in Ireland are kind of hit and miss. Sometimes it's very hot. Sometimes it's windy.
Hmm.
So that's kind of how like the summer here can be a bit annoying. So, but when you get a good weather, you need to get out of the house. So I don't know if it's kind of like that in Poland when the summer weather is unpredictable. But yeah, so yeah, to go back on my New Year's resolution,
Yes, go on,
want
mommy.
to be healthy,
What is it? So traveling. That's
want
one.
travel,
But
want to be
traveling is kind of a long
like
term, right?
we have to go on holidays, but that's not even a New Year resolution. We'll be like kind of
Ah,
uh
look, babe, Maria from Congo.
oh, banana Maria.
Happy New Year.
So
Ding. Happy
yeah,
New Year.
Cesar Maria, yeah.
Mommy, come on, Congo is online. You have to
Go
celebrate.
go go go.
By the way, this year, mommy, find out that in Congo there's two time zones. So
Ah, Lubumbashi.
Lubumbashi and Kinshasa. There's actually the time difference between. So you live and learn, eh?
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought the entire country had the same timeline. But yeah, Mbote Maria. So yeah, so I want to do that. Well, you keep on interrupting. You keep on. Okay. So get healthy. I want the entire family to get healthy.
Okay.
On YouTube, we want to do more content. We want to grow our YouTube family. And also, guys, thank you so much for all your support in 2021. Gosh,
Yeah.
it's so weird that 2021 is already done. Time is flying. So thank you so much, guys, for all your support in 2021. And we hope to see you still in 2022. And we really appreciate your support. It's kind of like we're building this YouTube family. And I have to say that you guys are very kind. Like 99.9% of the comments that we get, they're always very, very kind. They always warm our heart. And we read all the comments. We really do. So we really appreciate you and we thank you for your support last year. And we have loads of contents that we want to do this year, and we really have to really like I think we've been releasing content regularly. I don't think we've been slacking.
Well, I mean,
I think we've been doing well.
we can do more.
Yeah, we can
we
do
will
more.
do more.
But
we will try.
we will try. We have full-time jobs. We have two young kids, but I actually love this YouTube because you get to meet new people, and it's also like an online diary. So yeah, so my New Year's: get healthy, get the family healthy, more content on YouTube. I have some personal also resolution from my own things that I have aside, professional resolution as well, just to get better. And yeah, so guys, can you share with us, because I think we're just mumbling here. Can you guys share what are your New Year's resolution? I think everybody wants to get healthy.
Oh, you know what? Now that you say that, what do you think? Like we as a family, like as a family, YouTuber family with two small children. What maybe you have experience on setting up this New Year resolution. So, what do you think we might
What?
set as a New Year resolution? Like, what suggestion you might have?
Uh, when
It's interesting. It's like I'd like to learn. About the. Maybe we have viewers that are. Have more experience than we do, so maybe share some experience with us.
I mean, for the kids, Annabelle is doing well when it comes to reading.
Good.
Kirill hasn't started primary school yet, so what I'm doing when I am, because he doesn't have homeworks yet, but I'm kind of like putting him on a little teaching schedule. So he's not learning how to read just yet, but he's learning how to write. So I guess this year I want him to learn the sounds. So when he's writing A, I want him to know that this is A, B, C. So that's, but I don't want to rush him because everybody learns on at their own pace. But I'm very serious when it comes to education. I think it's the
Good.
Congolese in me, the African in me. It's always you have to go to school, you have to go to school, read your books, and I don't want to make. I don't want them to feel that pressure because I know that when I am doing homeworks with Annabelle, she knows that it's serious and she gets a bit. She feels the pressure, and I don't want her to feel that pressure. However, the flip side is that because she feels the pressure, she's getting her act together and she's reading.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a sword, a sort of double sword, because I don't want her to feel too much under pressure. However, she is performing under pressure and she's reading well, because when you were reading with her, she will be messing around because she's daddy's girl. She will be charming her father, and then I would be in the living room and I'm hearing them laugh, and I'm like, it's homework time.
But this is how we do it,
But it's not. I feel like it's important for the kids to learn how to read, like not mess that up, because this is the foundation. So when it's
Okay.
homework time, it needs to be serious, but not too serious. But I don't know how to be not too serious. So it's kind of like we're very opposite. I'm very serious and you're like very not serious. So we need to meet in the middle.
Okay, mommy.
So this is the
The New Year resolution to meet in the middle.
yeah, meet in the middle.
Ding.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess that will be for the kids. I don't know. And yeah, be a better wife, be a better mother, be a better sister, be a better daughter, just be a better person, be a better friend. And yeah, I don't know if actually, do you believe in New Year's resolution? Do you think it's a good thing in general, or
I think what people do. We actually live.
I know it's just bugging me.
What we actually do is, as a human, we like to kind of set up this, the goals, and the new year is the time when you kind of can start from fresh, because it's not the first of the first month and so on.
Yeah.
Do I believe in it? I don't think that if you haven't done this for New Year, then there's no way. I think that you can change no matter when. It can be in June, it can be in August, whenever. Like you can always start fresh from whenever you decide. So it doesn't have to be the 1st of January. But then again, if you can actually do this from 1st of January and you say, yeah, I set this as a goal and I really start this, and I'm really, committed to it, why not?
Yeah.
Maybe it's better.
It's funny because some people start the New Year's resolution in March.
Some people, removing the Christmas tree in March. So
yeah, some people
so
start
why
that.
not?
So I think it's nice to have to start this new year with fresh hopes, fresh everything. It's a good thing, but just stick to it. Don't put yourself under too much pressure. Like we're talking about weight loss, okay? So let's say you're like 100 kilos. Don't say that in 3 months time I have to be 60 kilos. Don't give yourself crazy goals that you're going to fail. Like I was watching this little meme, and basically it's somebody going into the gym on the 1st of January and with no intention of being there on the 2nd of January. So consistency. You don't have to go to the gym 7 days a week, but try 2 days and then do 2 days for 3 weeks, and then after 3 weeks 3 days a week, and do it gradually. But yeah. Well, yeah, guys, does anybody have the New Year's resolution? So Maria say, beau sister et notre beau-frère international.
What's that mean?
Beau-frère international mean our international brother-in-law.
What does that mean?
It's an expression.
Okay.
And yeah, and also I want the kids, their French to improve actually, because I feel like since Annabelle started school, because I'm doing homework with her in English, she's not used to me talking to her in English because we do the homework in English, but she still understands French, but it's kind of like it's not as fluent for her to talk. She does understand it, but it's not as fluent. But I know that once she starts learning French in school, it will also be she will pick that up. She already has an advantage because she understands, and it's not like Russian. Like you said, you wanted them to go to a school.
Yeah, I think it will be. I mean, if we want them to be able to communicate, on the level, just us, talking to them in Russian and French will not be enough. They actually need to study, so how to read, how to write, because otherwise it wouldn't be like they wouldn't understand, but it won't be a language, where the language that they're fully kind of capable of communicating on professional per se level, etc. So yeah, definitely for the kids, for Saturday, I think while we're here in Ireland, once a week, for a couple hours, definitely ain't gonna do any harm.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to also put too much pressure on them either.
True.
I want them to enjoy their childhood. I don't want to bombard them with
Yeah, classes and
classes and classes
the
on top of
courses.
classes. But I think French is fine. She will learn. They will both learn how to write because it's the same Latin letters. It's Russian that's gonna be a bit more challenging.
But then again, even today, when we went for the playground, and I bet she was like, oh, yeah, there's some kids, they actually speak, the Russian. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah. I think it's a good thing to have multiple languages. It's very good. It's kind of open. It's kind of like sport for your brain because like sometimes I will be like I remember we were watching a movie on Netflix. What's that French series again?
Happy New Year, everyone. I see, people are quiet. You guys also, sipping on the champagne as we do. Come on, mommy.
What was that show again
Happy
that we were
New
watching?
Year. Happy New Year. What show? We watch so many
Happy
shows.
New-
Like, what show? You have to tell me.
It was something in
Cheers.
French. So basically, what was happening is that the show was playing in French and there was subtitle in English, and my brain was kind of
Right. You cannot focus on the
No, it was focused on both. So it's kind of that's why I'm saying being multilingual or bilingual is a good mental
skill.
at sport for your brain or whatever.
Exercise. Yeah. Exercise your brain.
Yeah. So it's good. It's a good thing.
So the vacation. We talked about vacations, and I'm just I'm kind of thinking, okay, so what vacation? Because we need to do some vacations this year.
We need to go
It's
to
like
a hot country. I have so many bikinis that I bought on sale. Like I'm just gonna be wearing like if we go on vacation and we're vlogging, I'm already warning you guys, I'm gonna just be on my bikinis because I bought too many bikinis and I need to be wearing them. And it was on sale, and I'm like, and I'm gonna go on a fitness journey, so it'll be fine.
Wow.
But I need to go.
Well, it's
on
not for YouTube, right? It's not for YouTube. It's not for the family.
If you're filming, I'll be like this.
Yeah.
It
will be all blurred. And Carol, say Happy New Year from Trinidad and Tobago. Happy New Year, Carol.
Happy New Year, Carol. That's too much.
Yeah, I just love like when we're receiving these messages, from Trinidad and Tobago, from Jamaica, Poland.
Congo.
I'm like, that is so cool. And
Canada.
Yeah, it's really amazing, and I really appreciate it because without your support, without you guys, we wouldn't be here. Like it's just us sitting, talking, in front of the mirror. But because of you, it's actually it's more engaging, it's more real, and I actually wish that one day we could meet up, in just a big place, and just sit down and have this chat, face-to-face chat. That would be cool.
COVID. Even we can arrange a Zoom meeting. Well, I don't think people will put the camera on, but it's very good, and we have a lot of content coming your way. What we're gonna do a morning routine. It's gonna be a realistic morning routine. It's not gonna be like very like
glamorous.
So
you see Patricia without makeup.
Oh, you already see me with my headscarf on.
Yes.
So we're gonna do a morning routine, show you like a weekend morning routine, and show you also the morning routine when we drop the kids to school. We're going to show you also a night routine, which is more in the weekend night routine. Also, the night routine when they're going to school, when there's homeworks to do and
I
stuff.
don't think if we do the video, they will actually go to bed. They'll be like, no, 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 we want to do the video.
Well, you need to see the format, but I have an
Okay.
idea of how it's going to look like.
Mommy, the producer.
Yeah,
Sorry.
well, because I've seen those videos. I don't think you've seen those videos, so maybe you kind of don't know what I'm saying, but you have to like see those kind of videos. And also because we're going on a healthy journey, I'm going to show you what we're going to be eating in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How, by the way, did you enjoy the video? That shopping video when mommy, was shopping and then talk about this. Leave the comment. Was it actually a good video? Should we continue that? Was it something that you were interesting to watch?
Oh, when we went for the
Yeah.
grocery shopping.
Yeah.
I think some people enjoyed it, and I did like the fact that the money that we spend as a family of 4
Mhm.
is more or less the money that other people spend. Actually, people even spend more than we do.
Right.
So actually, it made, because I'm always trying to really be cautious with money, and I think that some people do more or less what we do. But yeah, so we have loads of comment coming your way. The morning routine, I think it's good, what we eat in a day. There's an idea that I have of Max talking to me in Russian for the entire day.
That will be fun.
And
I can understand French.
No,
so you're the one who'll be in trouble.
we will see in that video if he can understand French for real. So then I can do a video of me talking to him in French all day, or talking to him in Lingala all day. Lingala, he doesn't understand anything.
But you can't even speak that language.
I can.
No, I never. Like,
I don't need to
her
speak.
mom, she speaks Lingala, but my wife, she reply in French. She's
Because this is the dynamic of our relationship.
Nah.
It is. So we're gonna do this kind of videos, like you speak to me, in Russian, and I speak to you in French all day, and see, you don't ask for kids for help for translation. It's so funny that we've been together for so long and the kids speak the languages, but
Yeah.
we don't. It's really bad. That's
Yeah,
what the kids are very
that's
spongy.
showing you in reality that
Yeah.
kids are much more clever than we are.
Well, yeah, than
Smarter.
adults in general.
True.
What else? Yeah, like I've wrote everything down. We have the Let's Talk About that we are going to resume.
Yeah.
Because of the holidays, we had to kind of put it on hold because everyone is celebrating and there's no point to continue it. So we have loads of topics that we're going to talk about in the Let's Talk About session. And what else? Do you have another?
The formats. I mean, that will be, and I think we just want to keep it kind of fluent, without setting up the framework. Is that the framework? Basically, look, we as we are, this is how we are. This is how the normal life is. We're not gonna do any pranks. That's for sure. I'm not up for this. I don't feel like this is something that we should do.
But this is what you're saying now. What if Annabelle starts picking up the camera and decide to prank you?
Don't give this idea to
Annabelle loves this stuff. And Kirill is a prankster. Kirill is a little cheeky boy. And I can see us, as the channel grows and the kids grow older, I can see Kirill being the prankster, because this boy, what you see off camera, you don't see him like the real him off camera.
Yeah.
He is a prankster. He's a little, like I call him cheeky monkey. Like he does stuff like he's very cheeky. So I think Kirill will be the prankster.
Cheeky Kiki. I'm just I'm reading the comment from Sandra. Hi Sandra, Happy New Year to you, Dallas, Texas, USA. Yeah, that's the place I'd love to visit. Dallas. I haven't been in Dallas, but I've been in Houston. Houston it's like, yeah, God bless Texas. That's what I remember from. Yeah, it's very cool. Texas, and another one from Dallas. Wow, so we got Dallas online. Happy New Year, our American family.
And somebody, so it's the Traders family mentioning that you're trying to learn languages through, what is that? Ignacy. Oh, let me find that. So that's actually, I think maybe we can find some tips there for the French, or Russian. So
Mommy,
that's actually
Happy
good.
New Year.
I'm not
See,
sure.
mommy is too serious. You need to relax, mommy. Enjoy,
This is who I
enjoy.
am. I cannot pretend like
It's Sunday, guys. Happy New Year to you. And we have Victoria from St. Lucia. St. Lucia, Happy New Year. That Dallas, Happy New Year, guys. It's really cool. To you know hear from you and to learn where you guys watching us from, because it's like, yeah, it's really to me it's really amazing. And
Oh,
now we have Nicola Williams from UK.
our neighbor.
Yes, neighbors. Happy New Year, guys.
So what is VOTFYI? Uh, Hello, Darton Vigoso. I don't know what VOTFYI mean. FYI means for your information. I don't know what.
Yeah, mommy, don't mind. Don't mind.
I'm not really good with.
So the UK. I mean, this is we talked about UK, just today. So we actually thinking where will be our next journey. What where this life is taking us. Because
Yeah, like to live. I want to live in a hot country.
right.
So I was thinking of places in Canada where it is hot. However, doing a move from Europe to Canada with a family, it's very difficult, right?
Cheers.
So I don't know if we're ready to commit to such a big thing.
Yeah, Canada is like, it's a massive kind of it's
It's
like
a
going it's like going to another universe.
Yeah. So the UK is kind of like a bigger Ireland. I don't know if that's politically correct to say, maybe not. If it's not, I apologize. But basically, UK and Ireland, it wouldn't be such a huge cultural shock, you know? It wouldn't be a cultural shock at all. So we were thinking, oh, maybe, but we don't know. We'll see. And it's not like it's happening tomorrow or in a year time.
Yeah, but this is definitely this is something that is it's on our minds.
Yeah.
To actually relocate. And Canada does seems like a good place again. Because English, like I don't I obviously I speak Russian. And I understand English.
Understand English.
I think Canada. The good thing about it's like it's really is big. I love this big countries where you can actually travel and see different places. So that's one. I haven't been in Canada myself. I just have this perception
Yeah.
of Canada. Then because it's English, then it's also French. So
Yeah,
for the kids,
yeah.
it's like to them it would be like, well, it's fine. It's like it's both.
I love Canada because it's like those two languages. Like, and also the USA will not be too far, so we can go on holidays there.
USA is just it's right there really. And I think again UK. I myself I lived in UK for many years in different parts of UK. In fact, I'd say UK to me it's kind of like my second home. Ireland is my second home, both. So it's really like I love it. I love it. So for us, if to kind of travel, then not travel, no, not for vacation, but relocation. UK, it seems like it's very it's a minimal kind of shock, from the sense of like you're going to another country.
It's just around the corner.
Yeah,
so
it's
not,
just it's just like moving to another neighborhood. If
like
you like,
there's Tesco, there's Dunn store, there's Lidl. It's
there's
the
no
same.
Dunn store.
There's no Dunn store.
Dunn store is an Irish thing, yeah.
Well,
But there's
Tesco.
Asda, like
Asda,
Asda, like you have Waitrose, like this. There's lots of lots of shops, so you will not miss anything there.
Yeah.
Canada, I feel Canada, I really I'd like to travel, because I remember
The hot side of Canada, not the side where it's freezing, because I don't
think
want to be
it will
freezing.
be, look, it will be cold anyway. It's not like the part of the world where we live, like there's no harsh winters at all. There's not very hot summers, not for like a long kind of period, but there's no harsh winters. Canada, USA, it's a different climate, like, because you can see now, Sandra, she says that it's a very cold in Texas. So 19 degrees, I think, is a Fahrenheit. I'm not sure, what is it Let me just double check, because
So 90 degrees, that's not that cold. That's all right.
no, wait. So
No, she said 19 degrees this morning. So
yeah,
it's
but
it's
it's
very
19.
cold.
Yeah, so it's 19
Ah,
degrees.
okay.
Uh,
Because if 19 degrees, if on the
so Fahrenheit 19, that's -7.
oh, I wouldn't survive.
So for you, it will be cold. For me, like -7 is fine. I mean, it is cold, but I love it. I love it because it's different.
I am allergic to the cold. I hate the cold. When I was going in college, I just used to be crying on my way to college because it was that cold. When it was cold, like I'm completely allergic to the cold. I'm African, I'm hot blooded. The cold is not for me, so I do miss the cold, the hot weather.
Yeah. So yeah, so these two, so UK, and the UK kind of, seems like, maybe it is an option
More
for.
realistic.
Yeah, yeah, because it's just like everything, climate, language, like everything. It's like, as I say, just moving to another, neighborhood. It wouldn't be
Yeah.
as, a big, massive, shock. Where Canada is like, even myself, I'm like, ooh, if I was alone, I would probably say like, okay, yeah, it will be easier for me to adapt. But having family, small children,
I think kids adapt
school,
easily.
yeah, of course they will. But the thing is that like finding the school, getting to it, like it's a lot of
Starting from
it's a lot of
scratch,
moving
yeah.
parts.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but yeah, Canada, USA. I love USA, but to actually move to USA, I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for USA. I think USA is just yeah. What do you think, USA?
I think the USA for me will be more like vacation. It sounds very like a big, 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 big country, and you don't know where to go. I wouldn't know where to go anyway. So the reason why I'm more gravitated towards Canada is because there's the French and the English. That's really why I like it, and I think I have more family there than in the USA.
Yeah, I think
So I would go to the USA
a big
for
step.
that's a
It's a
bigger
big
step.
step.
I will go there for vacation, and then you get used to places, but it is all
Esther,
good.
we have Esther from New York, and yeah, I would love to. I haven't been in New York. My wife,
Yeah,
she had.
I've been in New York really briefly. We were actually going to Miami, so we stopped in New York, and it was super super cold. It was the kind of cold that kind of it was very dry cold.
Nice. I love it.
And like what I loved about it is like I don't remember where we were exactly, but everything was so big. It was so grandiose. Like everything in the US is just big and
That's it.
grandiose. It's
That's
like
that's the thing. That is a difference, and when you live in Europe, especially when it comes to like UK and Ireland, it's like it's just it's like wow.
yeah, well, I loved like it was really cold and very like very very dry, and but the environment was just it's just a new world, like completely new. Like completely new. And I think
It's a different
I wish I
universe.
knew exactly where we were, because at that time I was just so focusing on Miami, but it was a good experience. So like the US is just like, you guys are very lucky because you have so many countries in the continent. Like you can go to Miami, you experience the culture in Miami. You go to New York, it's different. You go to Hawaii, so you don't need to travel the world. You have everything there. You want to go skiing, I don't know where you will go skiing. You want to go to the beach, you go to Miami. So you guys are very blessed. Like you don't need to travel the world. Like
Yeah, I'd say like USA, and that's like when I've been there, I know people, that not really, traveling from outside, US, because like literally, yeah, like if you live, for instance, in New York, right, you want to go for a hot climate, you just travel into like Florida, whichever, Miami, LA, yeah, and that will be the same language, it will be the same, money, like it's literally, it's like a planet on its own, USA, that's what USA is like, self-contained, is it? You have everything there.
you have everything.
Everything.
Yeah,
And
you have access and you have everything.
yeah, Esther, but yeah,
And Carol said that
Tobago.
she has her own homemade wine. So cheers. No,
Yeah,
Carol, yeah, cheers, Carol, to you.
I'd love to try that. I can guess, what kind of wine, would that be. I'm interested because what will be that wine? Will it be like a palm wine?
Palm wine is very African. I don't know if it's
Yeah, but
something
it's
that.
yeah, Carol is from Trinidad and Tobago, so that's the thing. So it's probably because I don't know, in Trinidad, but they might have, the grape yards too. I'd love to, I'd love to
Yeah.
try. I'd love to try.
So yes, Esther, like definitely, like I have so many places I want to go. Like there's so many places I want to go. And New York was really fun. We went to I think, yeah, we went to a Victoria's Secret in New York, and there was like a show in the shop. It was so big. I think there were like 4 levels, and they had like musician. It was so fun. So you guys, America is
Is
just like
we
bombastic.
was watching, the other day. Yeah, we was watching on Netflix. There was a Christmas movie, and the Christmas movie, it was actually, Polish, right? So it was in English, because you can choose the language, but it was, the actors and everything was Polish, right? So when I see it, I was like, you know what? You can sense the difference, in acting between, like, the Hollywood and, the Polish, the production. You can sense this. The same goes with the. Remember, we was watching, Oh, by the way, the New Year's
Oh,
Eve.
but it's because of the culture, basically,
No, no,
obviously.
no. It's not just that. It's the quality. The show. Like the level. Remember, we was watching the Tony Braxton, where she was singing. She was in Russia and she was singing in one of these, New Year's Eve, events. Yeah, the
Mm,
quality. The delivery. Like in USA, the when it comes to acting, when it comes to performance,
entertainment,
entertainment, it's like the
sport,
level is. That's why everything we're looking at, we kind of America is the
the
is the,
benchmark.
the benchmark, the benchmark. So I would not surprise that over there in Victoria's Secret it was like the whole show, because
It
where
was a
else if
good
not America,
experience. It was a good experience, but would I want to live there? I don't know if I have the. I don't know, like, but people live there, but I don't know. I'm not used to this big,
Yeah,
big,
it's either
grandiose.
you.
I don't know if I have like. I think I would be just like a little fish in a big pond, and I would be completely lost. I don't
Yeah.
know. It will scare me. It was like go on vacation, yes, but leave, I would just feel so scared because it feels like I would just feel so lost.
Nah, US, I say, US is cool, but I don't think US is on our maps, as like, where to travel, because we had.
Where to relocate, not where to travel.
Yeah,
Because
we
we
kind
want
of.
to go there and visit, but it's not that we want to go and like relocate there.
Yeah, so to travel, definitely 110%, to leave. I think, the, the long shot there will be Canada.
Yeah, and then
And
going
the
to
UK is kind of like, okay, this is, this is the easiest, the easiest move. But when would that be? 2022? I doubt it. 2023?
not no, I don't think 2023. We'll see.
Yeah.
Like when we can do this YouTube full time, then we
Yeah.
can, we will know. But I have no idea. It's just like, you kind of, what do you call it? You put it out there.
This is not the New Year resolution.
No, it's not a New Year's resolution. It's just a wish, and you put it out there and you work towards it, and then it happens. So that's kind of it. But yeah, so hi to everyone who's joining us, and I hope you guys had a good Christmas, and thank you for joining us. We're not working tomorrow, so I don't know if you guys are working tomorrow because the 1st of January fell during a weekend, so obviously tomorrow is a bank holiday. It's a bank holiday, so no work tomorrow. And yeah, the kids are on is it Christmas vacation? They're going back
winter break.
Winter break. They're going back on the 6th or the 7th.
It's the week after next. That's what I know.
They're going
the week
back
after
on
next.
I think it's they're going back on the 6th of January. So we've been really going out and enjoying like the holidays and stuff. And Kirill was actually asking me when is Santa coming back. And I told him that you already got your gifts, but he's already asking when is Santa coming back because he wants more gifts. They got gifts
Well, they
from
got gifts
Santa.
for hold on. So first of all, they have gifts from Santa, from parents. Then the extended family. I don't know if you saw the video, the Christmas video. So then they have more gifts, from the family, and then we also gave them gifts for New Year. So the Santa is also came, on 31st and left some.
The Russian Santa.
Yeah, the Russian Santa, so they're like Christmas is really good.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just the kids are just they're having a fabulous time. And
But
as
I
a
love
parent,
it. I love it. I'm happy we can
to you,
make
mommy,
this.
you're wonderful, mommy. You are.
Thank you. No, but I'm just glad that we can offer this life to them. It's not extravagant, but it's like I see how happy they are, and Kirill keeps saying, "I want to be small forever." I think Kirill understands that adulthood is a scam, and that you need to be small as much as you want, as you can. So yeah, they are really enjoying the childhood, and I am happy that we are able to give them this childhood. I never wanted to be this kind of parent that would be like, well, my parent didn't do this, and I'm not going to do this for you. I didn't die, so you don't have to do you I don't have to do the same thing for you. I just want to always do better, be the parent that I wanted to have. And also, it's also them, if there's
Mhm.
something that I'm not doing, I will wish for them to do better with their other kids, with their kids, and just for things to just improve, because I'm sure Annabelle will want to go to Disneyland every day. So if she can do it with her kids, then go on, do it. But yeah, I think that they are enjoying their childhood, and they're happy, they're thriving. We let them express themselves, like I don't think that it's talking back, like, because there's this thing about, like, in the Congo or in Africa in general, the kids are not allowed to talk back. And I don't think it's called talk back, but it's having an opinion, because with very, very traditional African parents, if you don't agree on something, you cannot respectfully say that, Mom, I don't think that this is right, I don't agree with this. It would be seen as rude. But when it comes to our kids, I do encourage them to express themselves. And if they're not happy with something, they will tell me they're not happy with something. If they don't agree with something, they will tell me, well, I don't agree with this, and stuff like that. And sometimes what they say makes sense, sometimes it doesn't necessarily. They just want to take advantage of this, but they're not afraid to voice their opinion, and I think this is very important.
It is important. It is absolutely.
Mm.
They need to um, be able to express themselves. And yeah, they're human beings, so they have their own opinion, they have their own views. And I think for Annabelle, like Kiki is not really like he's talking, but Annabelle, I mean, she's just.
I think it's just because she's a girl, because girls in general,
That's one, yeah.
even when she was a baby, Annabelle will have many arguments with me. She would not be talking, and I will tell her, Annabelle, give me your toy, please. And she's like, la, 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 la. She would be like having full on arguments with me, and she was like, she couldn't talk. So this is
So
just the way that she is.
so Kiki, he's not as much. And again, Annabelle, she is very, she have very strong personality. But what she's, like what the questions that she's asking, and she's reasonable as a she. She's not just, it's not just a baby talk. She actually thinking, that there is the thought process, that going through, her head. Like, for instance, just before New Year, I was saying that, okay, there's a New Year Eve, and she's like, okay, what is New Year? And I was trying to explain what is New Year, and like, what can I say? There's a calendar, there's January, there's December, and da 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 da, and that's not really working. So what I say to her is that, look, you are now, you're 5, so next year you're going to be what, 6, right? So next year is going to be your birthday. right? So that's why there's a new year. And she's like, okay, so is it my birthday? I'm like, no, that's not your birthday. But it's so basically, it's like talking about this, kids to talk back. They have their own, they have their own brain. They have their own,
Yeah.
thought that going through their head. And we as an adults, we need to respect it, and we need to
Encourage
look
the.
at, from, okay, why are they saying that, why she's asking this question, and again, the interesting fact is that, I went, to see my friends, and they have a small child as well. She just turned 2, yesterday, the
She's born
girl.
on the 1st of
Yeah, 1st of December.
December.
Sorry. But yeah. And I say, okay, well, can you explain, to my daughter, what is New Year? And they also tried, like, oh, there's a January, February, da, da, da. And then I'm bit like, and she was honest, she's like, no, I still don't understand. And I'm like, you see, guys. So it's really interesting. Us and adults, we think like, oh yeah, but that's what makes sense. But then when we try to explain it, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, what is New Year? What is New Year? Okay, we all know that this is, January, and then it's December. But what is New Year?
But
A new cycle. Okay, new cycle. But
well, a
why?
new cycle.
Yeah, but why? And this is the thing. And when you kind of, look at this from the kids' perspective, you'll be like, okay, maybe I should have asked this as well, because it doesn't really make, great sense. So,
But Annabelle,
yeah.
like Kirill is kind of like Kirill was really aware of Christmas this
Happy
year.
New Year.
Was really aware of
Just-
Christmas this year. So I'm thinking that he's gonna reach that. But Kirill is asking a lot of why is
And
this, why
and
is
this
that?
is beautiful.
And then next year he will be in a level where he kind of asks. Well, this year, by the end of this year, I can see him being on a level where he asks deeper questions, because he's just kind of like waking up to himself and discovering himself. Because I will tell him, can you put your pants on? And it's like, why do I need to put my pants on? Like, why?
Oh yeah, that's exactly why.
Like, that's a valid question. Why
It
do
is
I need
valid.
to put my pants
That's the
on?
whole thing. Like, why is it, the norms that, this society, and adult society have? Why is it should be this way? And it's absolutely right. And it's absolutely right. So,
But I guess ultimately, I think what the very traditional African parent forget is that there is a big difference between fear and respect. And most of us, we were raised in a way to fear, and but the respect is not necessarily like you give it automatically, but you fear. But I want my kids to respect me rather than fear me, because as people grow older, the fear disappear, and if there was never respect, then you are left with nothing.
I think
So
we already
just,
touched on this. We
yeah.
have
So I
one
just
of
want, yes, I
one
just
of
want
the
them to,
videos,
yeah.
that we recorded, months ago, about raising kids, and I think we already touched on that subject. And Katie, is just I'm reading that comment, I'm looking at that comment, and that is, what Katie says, that it is an interesting concept that USA is a planet on itself. I never thought of this like that, and it is, it is. I mean, if you look at USA, like just think from McDonald's. McDonald's is global thing, but where does it started? The the cinemas, okay, maybe not cinemas as a cinema, but like kind of movie theater, and the whole the whole thing. There's a lot of concepts that started in USA and now it's global, like Disneyland. Of course, we do have Disneyland in France, but where's the original one? So
Disneyland is something we also want to visit. Is
Yeah.
it in Florida?
there's one in Florida. I don't know. Is there, Katie? By the way, so there's Disneyland in Florida, and is there anywhere else in USA?
I know there's one in France, but I don't want to go in France. I want to go
No,
to the one in
the
Florida,
original.
the big one with the. But if we go there, I don't want to queue.
VIP tickets.
So we need to
look
think
up.
about this. Do we want to go to Turkey for the summer, or do you want to go to Disneyland?
No. The summer holidays, it's summer holidays. USA, it's like it's complete different missions, but mission. But I think for the for the summer, will that be Turkey, all inclusive? It does sound really attractive, I have to say, and
But yeah,
I'd love to do some filmings in Turkey, just the hotels and
Yeah.
what else, go around, why not, traveling around Turkey. There's some nice place, there's some beautiful place, in fact, in Turkey. So definitely, something we can do. Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need to go on holiday. It's been 2 years. It's too long.
Is it true?
Well, 19. We didn't travel in 2019.
Oh, we had
And we did so 2021. So 2 years. Yeah.
2 years. Yeah,
So
yeah,
we
yeah.
need to go somewhere this year because I need some vitamin D. I need to go on the sun and just stay there. And
Yeah.
it's very funny when we go on those hot holidays. He will be burning on the sun trying to get it done, and then I am, in a tree because I'm like I
I'm not
don't.
trying to get a tan. I'm not this,
You like this? I have a
you
picture
know.
of you sitting there
And
like
then I
laying there
got,
like a
yeah, that
chicken
was
on the
that
sun.
was exactly, that was like the last day of us being there, and I got burned, and that's why I'm not doing this. Like I'm actually, like, I'm fine. I'm fine being, this pale. I'm fine with it, mommy. Like it's cool. It's
I
cool.
don't understand this tanning obsession.
I don't have it. I don't have it. Like I'm fine.
So
It's hot. It's hot.
yeah, no, he does it all the time. You're pretending like even when we travel, like you always want to get it done,
No, but I'm
like
doing this
just
so I
sit
don't
on the
get
sun.
burned, right? So it's kind of, it's a protective mechanism.
I don't
So
like to sit on the sun simply because what's the reason? Like this, the X-rays and all. No, there's no point. Just walk around and put your SPF. And this is something that, I also need. Like,
mommy, when she's going on holidays, like the amount of all these creams and
yeah, because the sun is dangerous. You need to put SPF.
oh look, so this is what Sandra said. Disney World in Orlando, Florida, is way better than Disneyland in California. You got to come. You got to come, and those and children will enjoy. Mm.
So basically, Orlando, Florida is the one there.
So Orlando. Okay,
I
so
had
there's
no
two.
idea that there was one in California.
Yeah, I also, yeah, never heard of California. I know Florida. I was not, aware that it's actually Orlando, Florida. But come on, mommy, you want
Mm.
cheer?
I'm really
Mommy is getting to the level.
no,
So,
I'm not. I'm really being very cautious.
you know what? To be honest, yeah, Sandra, I would probably, like, if I had opportunity, I just get on the plane right now. I'll travel. I'll travel right now.
To
I'll
what?
just to Florida.
Yeah.
Or yeah, Cali. I've never been in California. I'd love to. So yeah, there's, I guess, because of the sweetest forbidden fruit. I think, because we're not able to travel, we're like, oh yeah, I'd like to travel there. I'd
Yeah.
like to travel there. Should we go
No,
there?
but I always love to travel. Like I would say, if we didn't have kids so early into our marriage, I would have loved to travel a lot. Like I
Yeah.
love to go to Hawaii, for instance.
Oh yes.
But it's like 24 hours
There's more than,
travel
it's like
from
36
Ireland.
hours.
Okay.
36 hours flight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take
Because
the
yeah,
kids on such a vacation, and I
no,
don't
no, for
trust
the
to leave
kids.
them just with anyone.
Yeah, for the kids, it's like, even like saying that, yeah, even traveling to US now, because I think New York will be like 7 hour. I know for Texas, yeah, for Houston is, was it 7? I think it was more than 7 from London. There's a direct flight, but like it's, man, like you get tired. You really, the transatlantic, you do get
Maybe
tired.
we're not giving them enough credit. Maybe they will actually surprise us and they will do well on the flight because they're getting older. They cannot. They
I think it will
understand
be
stuff.
difficult. No, I mean, of course they will fly. They have no other options. Like they cannot say, okay, stop the plane.
But
We'll
maybe
get
they
you.
will do better than we think. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
but it will be, no, it will be very challenging, not just for them, for us as well. I think, the travel, when the kids are so young, and that's why we kind of, like Europe is obviously, like Turkey. There's direct flight, from Dublin to, Istanbul, and it's like 3 hours. There's direct flight to, Portugal, so it's also like, 3 hours flight. US, traveling to US, traveling to Canada, it's like, it's a big step. It is a big step. So
I think they
you
will
need to,
do well. I think they will do well. I'm not giving
yeah.
them enough credit. Like
Yeah,
if
but I
they
don't feel like, I want to chase them around, Disneyland, and like, no.
oh, come on, I want to go when they're younger.
LA, Disneyland. Okay, so Disney World, and then there's a Disneyland. So that's the difference, you see.
Disney World in Florida.
and
And
there's a Disney,
Disneyland.
yeah. So
Ah,
Disney World is probably bigger, and then a Disneyland. Interesting.
gosh, that's.
So what is it then in France? I
I
think
have
it's
no.
Disneyland.
I don't know what's in
It
France
must be
now because
Disneyland.
I always say Disneyland.
Yeah,
Oh, did I say Disney World? Now I don't know, but I never knew that there was Disney World and Disneyland. I just said Disneyland, I think.
look it up. Yeah, Disney. Yeah, okay. So thank you so much, Sandra. Like now, okay. So
Yes.
that was Katie.
Yeah, thank you, Katie. Thank you,
See,
Sandra.
it's
So
good
you
that
learned
we actually,
something.
we actually talked about it, because imagine, us going there without knowing. Now that we know, um, that's so cool. Yeah,
So there's Disney World in Florida. I know my family been there twice. Look it up. Okay, yeah, we
it's
will.
not Disney. Yeah, so that's that's in Florida. Again, look, in US, have two. So you actually have, you know, different, Disneylands and Disney worlds, which is, which is really cool. But then again, traveling with kids, as I say, it's now go anywhere, with them here. I'm not even talking, on the plane. It's like it's a lot of, it's a lot of stress. Okay, now going, in a foreign country, and especially, so far, and then, I need to be focused on, what we're doing there, and then mind them, and my wife, I need to also, focus on, where she's doing, where she's going.
Why? Why? I'm not a child.
Yeah, well, you don't. Oh, so
What do I do when we traveling?
what do? You nothing, like
No,
you're just waiting for
but
me.
that's the thing, yeah. You want to take, like, he's a really alpha man. He wants to take charge of everything. Okay,
I'm responsible. Like it's either
whatever you
you or
want to call
me.
it, responsible alpha man, whenever, yeah. He just wants to take charge. And when we are doing something and I'm like, let me help you, he's like, no, 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 relax. So this is how I become now. When we're going somewhere, I just sit and relax and like he has the entire stress.
Exactly. And then I have mommy. Then I have
Yeah,
Annabelle, and
because
then I
when I
have
try
Kenyo.
to
So I have
help,
three.
when I try to help, you're like, no, 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 relax. I know what I'm doing. So I'm just sitting there and
Yeah.
relaxing. It's your
Yeah.
fault.
So I think, we talk about these holidays, like, guys, I think, we really need holidays, because and we're only in January. Can you imagine? There's at least, another 6 months to wait.
It's okay. But we're going. We need to go.
Yeah, I think, this is, this year. I don't care about, masks. I don't care about, if I have to take the submarine, I'll take, I'll take the submarine,
I cannot swim. I'm not taking a submarine. What if it
You don't
crashes?
have to swim.
Oh, would you like to go on a cruise?
No,
No?
no, no, no.
Why?
No, 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 no.
I heard it's nice. Like, they do.
No, 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 not really. I don't know. I don't know. Just come to, yeah,
Oh, yes, the Caribbean as
Caribbean.
well. Oh, gosh. I just want to go everywhere.
Again, like it's a flying, and, Caribbean. Yeah. Mom, you want
Just
me
a
to?
hot. No, no, no. Don't top it more.
Okay.
Don't top it
I
up.
have a big one, for mommy.
It's
I
my
said,
favorite wine. I'm not a big drinker. I only drink on special occasions and.
yeah. And just today, I've decided, to get the big one, so we can just we can just sip in, and enjoy, because my kids are in bed. This is the only time we can actually, have a time for ourselves, and
Yeah, we wanted to do this live yesterday, but I wasn't feeling well, so.
to feeling well.
Feeling well. This one is gonna. I'm just gonna be sipping on this.
It's okay. To come to Caribbean, yes, yes.
And Carol
yes.
said that Max is your protector. He actually is. That's why even when we started dating, I was actually scared because he was really breaking my barriers very quickly. Like, imagine this Lego tower, and he was just like boom boom knocking them off too quickly, and I was like, crap, what is happening? So he really made me feel comfortable very quickly, but at the same time it was a scary thought to be so not dependent, but to just feel like, yeah, I can relax and I can rely on him. So it is a good feeling in the long run. In the start, because I'm among the elders of the family, so I'm used to telling people what to do, telling people where to go. And this is actually some of the conflicts that we had at the start of our relationship, our marriage. because he's an only child and he had to step up being the man of the family very quickly. And then on my side, I had to be like the mini mommy of the family with my older sister. So you put two strong characters together. I had to kind of not reduce myself, but I had to just let him be the man, let him lead and be the helper in a way. Because I'm the helper in this relationship. He leads and then I help and I advise, but I feel comfortable letting him lead. It's not like he takes a real man to take this responsibility. And as a woman, when you feel that you found the right person who can lead you, then you accept it. But when you think that he's not the right person, that's when you have those conflicts. But at the start, I there was this conflict because I was so used to just telling people what to do, where to go, how to do things, and then here he comes and he's like, "No, we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna do it that." When I was like, "What does he think he is?" But you know, I had to adjust myself.
Yeah, to me it's very simple. To me it's either I'm following or I'm leading. Okay, so to me, I have I have my friends. In fact, in my lifetime, I can only say that I had two people that were my leaders. That look, those are the guys that are like, okay, you know what? I don't have to, like I'm just following you. I know that everything will be taken care of. So whatever like the relationships that I have, and I'm not talking about relationships like me and the woman, right? I'm talking about the relationships with the guys, as a we have this like, okay, let's do this, let's do that. To me it's super easy. It's either you take that responsibility, I'm following you. But if I feel that you don't know where we're going, you don't know where the direction is, I'm like, look, I have to take lead. That's it. So that's it. I gave you that opportunity. I see that I cannot rely on what you do, so I'll be there. And that's why in many the relationship, as with the guys, we kind of we clash, and that's it. Because it's either I'm taking care of this, and that's it. You stay, you follow me, or I'm following you. If you cannot fulfill that role, then don't try.
But it's a different dynamic. I think when it's the guys, when it's the men, you kind of want to like, it's kind of imagine like a kind of gorilla, and all the gorillas want to be
if you want to be
want to be like the head of
that's
the,
what
the tribe,
Redman said.
So they like kind of fight each other to kind of prove that yes, I deserve to be the head of the tribe. But when it comes to a woman and a man, I think that it, when it comes to like
Excuse
a
me.
woman will let the man lead when she feels that he can lead. If she feels that he's still a boy, that's when there's still conflicts. But when she feels that, okay, I can rest and just be a woman and he will be the man, that's when it's easier. But when you are with a wannabe man, it doesn't work because, he if he cannot lead you and you have to be the woman at the same time, so you have to be the man at the same time, it doesn't, you will be tired. So it takes a real man to lead a family, basically. And yeah, when we travel, I don't have to stress. He gets all the stress. And look, love, I do try to help, but you don't want it. You just tell, relax. And I'm like, okay, I'm relaxing. So I'm going to be sitting there with my phone, with my magazine, and he's like stressing. It's a beautiful life.
So that's why that's why we cannot travel to the Florida or LA now. And guys, by the way, I'm reading those comments, and what Annabelle do, she does this.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's really, it's a lovely, Victorian KTB, like really, really pleased, because we are here. And the reason we started this YouTube is just I always said, to my wife, even before she was, my wife, before we got married, that we're a beautiful couple. She didn't believe me. I had to,
It's not that I
prove
didn't
it.
believe him. I was just like, you want to sweet talk me.
Yeah, but I also feel that, when we talk, because, my wife, she's my, even though, I might be, taking, this responsibility and taking, the lead, but she is my, guide. She's the one that guiding me. And in many ways, I'm the follower. I might not say this out loud, but I am. And it's just it's just, that's why we kind of okay, let's do the YouTube channel. And Why? Because of, we just feel that, when we talk, many people is actually, can relate to what we say, and the the fact that we see, so many comments, we see, so much positive comments, it's like, okay, I guess we're doing something right. And I always said, like, for years, for really, for years, I was saying, to my friends, is that, and that's what I'm saying to you now, like, you're watching this, now, live, and imagine, for just for 1 minute, imagine, yeah, everything that you do in this life is right. For 1 minute, imagine that, the way you live your life, the thing that you do in your life is right. This is what the right is, like, it's really, like, it's very impactful, because it's so easy, to be discouraged. It's so easy to not believe in yourself.
Yeah, the imposter syndrome.
The imposter syndrome, there's
Yeah.
thousands, there's thousands way of, be discouraged, not believing in yourself, looking at yourself, down at yourself. There's so many. And you know what, the worst thing is that, the many people, yeah, many people around will actually, they will play this, they will like, oh yeah, you said that, oh yeah, I made a mistake, oh yeah, you did make a mistake, you did this wrong, you did this wrong. Like, there's so many people that will discourage you, and
Mm.
there's not many people that will actually encourage you. The people that will encourage you, people that love you the most, and that will be your family, your mothers, your fathers, your sisters, your brothers, the film, the people that
Mm.
really, they want you, they want you to succeed, because when you succeed, they will succeed. Unfortunately, and I see this, and I saw this, and I still see it, is that a lot of people around us, they might pretend to be, our, friends, our, good, wishes, etc., but they're waiting, for us to kind of sleep, and then, there will be,
Oh, they're not that
there will
great.
be, um there will be kind of, laughing, because they will be enjoying the fact that, you, something is happening, in your life, and, you're not feeling, that, you know you have this energy, this positive energy. They'll be like, oh yeah, fine. And then it's like those vampires, like energetic vampires. So so this is the thing. I'm going into this, and I
I think,
know.
like, at the end of the day, it's
Yeah,
important to choose your team, choose the right
yeah,
team. And when it comes to marriage, you have to choose the right person because you become a team. I don't understand those couples where they kind of are in competition with each other, because we are a family, we are one. Okay, so if you lose, I lose. If you win, I win. If I win, you win. If I lose, you lose. So this is why you need to choose the right partner and you need to choose the right team. Because when it comes to, Max mentioned that he follows me, it's not necessarily that he follows me, but like, you have the head, you're the head and I'm the neck. Okay, so
mhm,
the head cannot be the head needs the neck to look around, to move around, to be supported, right?
yeah,
And the neck without the head has no purpose, right? So that's just it. So we complement each other, but we know our position. When it's time, when he feels like very low, then I will step up and I'll be like, okay, snap out of it, you this, you that. And then when he comes back to it, then I can go back to like being the neck and being the helper. But sometimes, yeah, he's not a superhuman, so you need the support as well. And the same time with me, when I'm not feeling well, then you will just comfort me and telling you that everything is going to be fine and such and such. So you need to just surround yourself with people who wants the best for you. And again, when you're choosing the partner, make sure that you have the same values and don't be in competition with each other. I just don't understand those kind of couples. Like, are you a couple, or are you
yeah.
like
Are
team
your
A and team B?
competitors? Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
this is team star and that's it. That's it. Like, that's that.
Mommy, well said. I mean,
I want a
yeah.
Christmas present. I want a present.
She's got, by the way, the necklace. It looks very beautiful. And cheers.
Yeah. So that's I think that's the secret sauce. Just work together and don't be arrogant as well. If you need help, when you need help, say that, hey, I need help. I cannot
Mm.
do this. Because I really believe that a woman is the helper. Like I really believe that, and it's hard to be a man.
Michelle Obama, we talk about, just an
Yeah.
hour ago. I just want to say, we have Chebi.
Oh, hey, Shebi.
Yeah, so we have Chebi, and Chebi is our, the supporter from day one. So happy New Year to you, and we wish you, all the best, and
Happy New Year.
yeah, um, just for you, for your family, all the best, and for the guys, that are here with us today. Thank you so much, and we really, we really wish you the 2022 be, the year of this,
Breakthrough.
yeah, as I say, like we need this, breakthrough. So whatever, your biggest dream is, whatever, your goal, your dream as a, something that, you really wanted, let this year be that year when you say, okay, you know what, I actually achieved that, and
Yeah.
no matter how big or small, because the truth said, we do need these, small wins as well,
Yeah.
and it's really, important to, fulfill the dreams. And if you have a dream that you had, like 10 years ago, and you're thinking like, oh yeah, but now it's not
Never
that,
too late.
it's not that relevant, just go for it, just get
Yeah.
it, whatever you wanted to, it might be something, something small that you wanted, just get it, get it, have this, because it is important. That's what the life is about,
Yeah.
life is about the small wins, the day, we live by a minute, like you can only be happy for, hours, because most of the time it's really, it's a struggling, it's, there's things that need to be done, the things
Mm.
that need to be, you know take care of, and like most of the time it's just like, please God, give me the strength, to be, this person. But
I think it's scary sometimes to be a man, isn't it?
why?
I don't know. I just feel like you guys have so much responsibility, so much on your shoulders. No?
I'm reading the comment from Shelby, she says that the necklace are good. Yeah, thank you. I'm actually glad, I'm actually glad, mommy. I'm glad that I'm
He
glad
has
that we,
good. He has good taste.
yeah,
Shebi, look,
I'm
he
glad that we
married
start
me.
this YouTube.
Oh yeah, no, and I think being a man is not. It's difficult. I think the men that find that being a man is easy are the men that don't know what being a man is. They think that being a man is just like giving orders, do this, do that. But the men that know that being a man is not necessarily easy, like it's a tough job. It's very tough, and I'm glad that I'm a woman. I really am.
My woman.
I'm yes. I'm glad that I am a woman, but I'm also glad that I am a woman to the right man, because you can only be this flourish as a woman when you find the right person that lets you rest in your womanhood, in your feminine. I think you understand the word. I had too much wine.
I totally understand.
Yeah, so
Champagne. It's a champagne, love. So
champagne.
happy 2022, and cheers, Star family.
Cheers, Don.
Well, thank you. We're glad. It's
Positive vibes only. That's what we try. But it's not always easy, guys. It's not always easy, and like we will have a testimony for you guys, because we had something. We were going through something tough. I think was it 2020
and 2021. I mean,
Yeah.
for the since the beginning of
of the pandemic.
yeah,
It hasn't been smooth sailing, and but yeah, it's like, so we really feel that this year we'll have a bit more of a breather, and we will testify. Don't worry, we will share, because we believe in sharing, and success is like an iceberg. People only see the tip, they don't see the massive mass underneath that people go through. They just see the tip. So it hasn't been easy, but we have each other, and we made it.
amen.
Yeah.
Positive vibes, yeah, positive. The screenshot that I had, years ago, is that it reads as a negative mind will never give positive results. So this is true. I mean, we need to look, we need to look up. We need to believe in, in the better. We need to, have those dreams. We need to believe in each other, and yeah, I always say, she's my she's my better half, so when I'm looking at kids, and when kids doing great stuff, I'm saying, well,
It's all
it's my
mommy.
wife, it's mommy, it's mommy. It's all mommy.
Somebody.
So I think this is a positive note, and I think I say to my wife that we'll do like an hour and a half session, which is we are doing, and thank you so much. Thank you
Thank you,
so much,
Victoria.
for being with us, and for your comments again, again. It's the rule of universe that likes attract likes. So what I believe, by reading the comments, is that the vibes that we send it out there, this is the energy that we received as well. So I wish, for all of us, a very happy new year 2022. Let's all believe in the better, um future for all of us, for the better future, for our kids, and this year will be the year when we starting, building our, the dreams, building ourselves, and becoming a better, version of ourselves. So that's my New Year resolution. So
Yeah, guys. Thank you so much for staying with us, and we really, really, truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. In 2021, I find it so hard to say 2021. It's so crazy.
2022, love.
I mean, I'm saying thank you for the support last year, 2021. It's so crazy that you're in 2022. So thank you so much for staying with us and for supporting us. And I really, really wish you happy 2022. And if you had a very hard year, just stay positive and hope for the best. We haven't had the best 2020 and 2021, but we just made the best out of it, and we enjoyed the lows and the high. We enjoyed every single day because it helped us be where we are here. So have a happy, good new year. And if some challenges arrive in 2022, don't give up. Just keep going. If you're not
Yeah.
happy where you are not a tree. Move. I read it somewhere. It's very, very simple, but it resonated with me. So if you are not happy where you are not a tree, right? Move. So God bless you guys. Thank you for sticking
Yeah.
with us. We really do love you. We really appreciate you, and we really, really so blessed of the amazing community and family that we're building on this platform. And you are absolutely an amazing bunch.
Yeah, and the last, the one thing that I can ask, is that if you can share this video, with your friends, your family, or any of our videos, if you can share, if you can help, our channel, grow, we'd love that. I mean, to us, this is, the biggest, this is the biggest, gifts, that we can expect. So please share, share the video, any of the videos, with your friends, your family, Facebook, Instagram, ask them to sign as well, like our videos, leave the comments, because that's really help, that will help our channel to grow, and that will also, most importantly, give us this indication of that, what we do is actually needed, because it's for us, we are here in front of the camera, and
I actually imagine you guys, because when I'm reading the comments, I
Yeah.
see you guys have a picture. So it's kind of like it
make
at
it real,
first,
real, yeah.
at first when we were starting this and we didn't have much interaction, it was a bit hard, but now I can relate, and we're all human beings. I don't think anyone here is from Jupiter. Yeah. Okay. Nobody, there's no alien here, so we can relate to each other, and we're human. When we have the same struggles, we have the same hopes, we have the same high and lows. And when I'm talking now, I can visualize you guys, because we're all human beings, and I see your comments, and some of you have pictures, and even when you don't have pictures, I still can, I still can relate with you, all of you. So, it's amazing, and I just I didn't know that I would feel that way. And I remember that the first video that we did, I said that I want to see how I will feel like a year from now, and it's an amazing feeling because you are actually learning from people, and we have some of you guys sharing your life, sharing your experience,
Some
and
great comments
some
there.
great
Yeah.
comments, some great comforts. And I always say that that video that I shared about Kirill's birth, the comments and the support that I received, it actually healed me. And Kirill is now 4 years old, but I was carrying this pain or this burden for so long. But once I let it out and I did my testimony and then I read you guys' comment, I just felt healed. So it is amazing. And social media can be the devil and can be also a good thing. So in our experience, it's been good. So yeah, but it's amazing.
Yeah, I just want to read, the comment from the Verse family. Listen, it's better late than never. So happy New Year to you, the whole family. Mommy.
Ding.
Ding.
Happy New Year, guys. Thank God's blessing. Lovely couple. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Maria. So, yeah, so we've been here for almost an hour and a half, and we're going to sign off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the time, to wrap up. And thanks a lot for being with us tonight. Thanks for all your comments. Your love, as I say, we really, we're really feeling it. Reading the comments, being able, to have this, conversation. It's really amazing. It's really is, So
Yeah.
thank you so much. We wish you, the very best in 2022. Let's stay in touch. And yeah,
We'll
let's
be
just,
giving
yeah.
you more content. I think we have the longest goodbyes. We always do the longest goodbyes.
Look. All right. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Ding. Ding.